Hello and thank you for joining ContentoNow TV, the TV show that hosts authors from many countries and trying to reveal some secrets of behind the scenes of their book, their content, their website, and their message in their publishing journey. We are very, very delighted to have with us Reuven Nir. Hello to you, Reuven.
Hello.
A wonderful book, Attraction, Secrets of Gravity. And there are many, many unique answers in your book to very profound questions. One of them is, for instance, why do apples fall down? Why?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Isaac Newton asked himself the same question when he was, as they say, the story says that he was sitting in his garden. Actually, it was not his garden. It was his mother's garden, but then he didn't know his father, and because his father died before he was born, and his mother married a man of about 60-something years, and they left Mr. Isaac Newton with his grandmother.
So he was very troubled, he was distressed, he was angry.
Yeah, and then he saw an apple fell down, as they said in the story. And he was asking himself, why? And at the end he said, attraction force. So the earth attracts the apple, so it fell down in increasing speed. It is a speculation, actually, because he didn't know what caused it. In the beginning, he said God is the creating of these things, but he didn't want people to think of him as a believer. So he said there is a central force between the center of the apple and the center of the earth. And Mr. Roger Coates, he worked with Newton. He wrote attraction force. And from there, that people think it is.
And you say in your book that this is only a speculation?
It is only a speculation because Newton couldn't explain it. And later on came Albert Einstein, about 200 years after it. And he said, no, it's not attraction force, but the mass is bending the space-time around it, and that is causing this phenomena. It was also a speculation, and I have my speculation.
Which is?
Which is every subatomic particles emit once a while a very, very, very small particles. I call it fractals, to distinguish between the known particles or assumed and these very small ones, which are so small we cannot see them, we cannot feel them. But every atom and every subatomic particles like proton, neutrons, electrons emit this particle. So a very big stream of these fractals coming from every mass from the universe. Because we are in the solar system. The solar system is one small part of the galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy. And this is a small part of many milliards of galaxies around it, which we call the universe.
So why do apples fall down according to your theory?
Okay. The stream of these fractals came us from all the sides.
Okay.
They hit us from above, they hit us from the side and from below.
Okay.
These that come from both sides are cancel each other. These that come from above, they push us down. And these that are coming below, there are less, because some of them absorbed by the mass of our Earth. So the difference in number that hit us from above than those that hit us from below, this we called attraction force. But actually it's a pushing force, it's not attraction.
So there is practically, you're saying that when we're asking what is attraction, you're saying that there is no attraction?
There is no attraction in physics. There can be attraction between men and women.
Yes, we're very happy to know that.
Yes, luckily we have it, but not in physics. There is only pushing. Because let's say that we have two mass.
Yes.
And we believe in attraction.
Uh-huh.
So something physical
Yes.
should come from one mass, let's say mass A, and coming to mass B.
Yes.
And causing mass B to go against this movement.
Uh-huh.
So it's against another law of Newton himself. So it must push it. If it comes there, it pushes it. It cannot attract it. So attraction is a nice idea, but it doesn't happen in real physics.
It's amazing because many physicians and also in universities around the world and also bloggers of the new science, when they will meet and see you here live in our TV studios, challenging Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton, and that they had their assumption that we're all living by. And you're saying, hey, let's think outside of the box. So your message to them is, open your mind for my new theory?
I said, don't believe. Put doubt of everything and think. Don't believe me too. Think, open this book, read it.
On Amazon?
On Amazon, yes, and you can read it on your computer, or you can buy the book, the printed book. And there are many other things. It's not only on gravity.
What is the time, for instance? That's another question that is very amazing.
I said time is invented by human beings. It's intellectual assumption. What we have in our universe is only these fractals and movement, and they move in the speed of light. That's why the speed is constant, and why light have a constant speed, because light is the movement of these fractals.
So when you're saying why is the speed of light the unlimited speed, that the reason is because of that the fractals that are moving around?
Yeah, it is the speed of the fractals. There is no other speed in our universe. And these fractals, they make some concentration in some point because they hit another one, and they make some vortexes, which this we call mass. And this, the preventing of their free pass.
You know, Reuven Nir, you're challenging the human thoughts right now with these very, very unique ideas of yours implemented in this book. What are the limitations of human thoughts?
Okay. Let's say that, well, we have here a book.
Yep.
How do we know there is a book there? Because the light hit the book, it reflects to our eyes.
Yep.
Then it goes through our pupil to the retina, and behind there is many, many nerves, which we call the sight nerves. Now they bring this information not in light, but in electricity, the pulses. So our brain got only pulses of electricity, and it gets from our eyes, from hands, from touching, from hearing. It gets only electrical pulses which with the information. And from this, our brain builds the picture of the world. So we are limited to our senses and to our interpretation in our mind. So we don't know really what exists.
You know, Reuven, all the physicians and the lovers of science that are going to be seeing this unique interview and clicking to read a bit more in your blogs, in your Facebook, in your LinkedIn, in your new coming website, on Amazon also the book. If there is something personal about you that you would like to share that people wouldn't know, except that you are also built from fractals, something about you.
Yes, we all are from fractals according to this. Well, I was born in a kibbutz in Israel Valley in Israel, called Merchavia. I was a child like all child, and if someone wants to see, they can see me in one of the old movie,
Well, you're 14 there.
14, yes.
Something about you that people wouldn't know, that you were also part in investing and inventing lots of patents.
Yeah, first I have my patent of, because I worked in the plastic factory producing pipes.
Yep.
So I invented some connector to these pipes, and it's calling on my name, Nir Connector.
Uh-huh.
And later on, I was involved in drilling this pipe with laser to making drip irrigation. It was not my invention, it was others. But since I started this technology with laser, I thought the laser is not the way that it should be. So I invented a new kind of laser, high power CO2 laser, which I got a patent over American patent. And we built a company with my brother. He is also the editor of this book. And we make some experiment with it, and we prove it works. And then we run out of money, so we close this.
But the patent and the idea and the innovation was there.
Yes, and then I worked in another company, Dan Raz company, and we invented many things when we help other people to improve their invention, to make it practical. And many, I think, I did more than 200 projects, and I'm still working there, part-time.
I want to wish you all the very best with the success of Attraction, Secrets of Gravity, your different perspective. So thank you so much. And one last short sentence, please.
I want to add something, because this book doesn't deal only with attraction. Let's say of the speed of light, which is quite interesting thing. If we put 10 partition made of glass, and a beam of light comes there, and it comes with the speed of light. Then it slows down in the glass. Then when it goes out, it goes again with the speed of light and go in another partition. When they finish all of them, immediately it goes again to the speed of light. Where the energy comes from, how can it done? So my answer is, you better read the book.
Perfectly. Reuven Nir, I want to thank you so much for having us here in this TV show. I want to thank you so much and wish you all the very best in the continuing publishing process and journey to aiming the right people at the right time. Thank you so much.
I will do it.
And if you have any question to Reuven Nir regarding the book, please go to Amazon, go to Reuven, go to Facebook, to YouTube, to his new coming website. I want to thank you so much for joining ContentoNow TV. Thank you.